All right, lastly, we have, so it is everything as well. We're agreeing way too much here. All right, lastly, we have C.J. McCollum, whose name has been in trade rumors after a first-round exit here in the playoffs most recently. So Jason Quick, longtime Portland beat writer with The Athletic, reports that the Blazers have been offered high draft picks for C.J. McCollum, but have refused. So, Perk, is this something, nothing, or everything?
You know what? It's everything, because this is what they're telling us. They're telling us that we don't want young guys, but C.J. McCollum is on the table. We want something back in return, some type of veteran guy like a Bradley Beal or something to that nature. So this is everything, because they basically are coming out and telling C.J. McCollum that, hey, you're on the trading block. They're letting the world know that he's a piece that they're considering moving.
I'm going to say this is absolutely nothing, because if they were thinking of moving C.J. McCollum for a draft pick, you can be thinking of moving Dame Lillard next, because you can't trade C.J. for somebody like that for a draft pick.
Right.
That signals a rebuild. That signals we're getting younger. That signals I'm not getting Dame any help. C.J. McCollum is a guy that can play. He's one of he's been there together with him most of the time. Dame's been there. He's a great fit there. If they're going to trade him, they need to get somebody who can play now, not a draft pick that they can draft and develop. Because Dame Lillard wants to win now. He's impatient. I think that's been fairly clear in all of his messaging on social media and whatnot this summer. So, yeah, I think they should be turning down draft pick offers for him.
All right, so I'm going to disagree with both of you. I'm going to say this is everything, okay? And the reason I'm going to say is everything is Dame.
That's
is
what
that what
I
you
said,
Perk?
Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad, Big Perk. Okay, I thought you said something. Okay, so I agree with Big Perk. I do think it's everything, because Dame Lillard is the centerpiece of the Portland Trail Blazers. There is no doubt about that. He is Mr. Portland at this point as well. If they lose Dame Lillard in some way, shape, or form, and I think that this is all tied into that, I think that the franchise has to start completely over. And perhaps someone like Neil O'Shea is also under the gun here in a situation where he needs to make a move to satisfy the fact that Damian Lillard is potentially thinking about other opportunities. At the very least, he's got to be at least thinking about it.
Can I say a word about Neil O'Shea?
Yeah?
In 2011, Neil O'Shea was the general manager of the Clippers when they had the trade for Chris Paul on the 5-foot line for about a week. Remember how long that took? Okay, after the first trade for Chris Paul, the Lakers was vetoed. It came back around to the Clippers, and he held out for a week, knowing that Chris Paul was right there, because he didn't want to give up an extra pick, an extra player in that trade, because New Orleans asked for like one more asset. And he said, no, it's just one asset too much. He held on, and they end up getting Chris Paul and not giving up that extra asset. So in terms of poker face, in terms of just intestinal fortitude there to hold on to your players and not make a deal until you're ready to do it, I've seen it.
No, I get it, but here's the thing.
Well, he don't have time. He better not have that poker face right now.
Did he have time in 2011 with the Clippers?
Yeah.
You know, a whole week went by.
Yeah, but a different circumstance, I would say. Yeah, I would say a different circumstance, because I don't think they were under the gun to lose their best player in that situation.
Dame's under contract. He didn't have to go anywhere.
I understand, but he seems disgruntled, is what I would say, or at least not necessarily as in love with the situation as he has previously. Maybe not disgruntled. I'll take that back.
Look, you need to get Dame some help, but you do it on your time, and you do it when you feel good about that move, because you only get one chance to make this right. I mean, you can't try 3 things and hope one of them works. You have to really be strategic and smart about how you make these decisions, and I think that's the issue here in Portland is everybody wants you to do it right now. Everybody wants that trade to happen tomorrow or the next day so that they can have closure, but you make that trade when you're good and ready.
Yeah, but Ramona, it could turn out to be a disaster like it happened with the Rockets, right? They wanted to do things on their terms, and we saw what happened with that. They barely won 20 games this season. So with that being said is if you have a disgruntled superstar and he don't want to be there, and this is a guy that has laid it on the line for this Portland Trail Blazer team for the last 9 years. I'm not saying that a team owes you anything, but the least you could do is hear him out. And if Damian Lillard wants out, it would be in your best interest to put him in a place where he want to be. This is a loyal guy, respectful guy with great character, and he's not carrying himself like James Harden was. So
I agree
I'm
with
just
you.
saying, you know.
Perk, I agree with you, but Dame has not said I want out. He just went on the record to say, I'm not saying that right now. He's saying I want help.
Right.
And I think getting help, you have all summer. I agree with you. You can't wait until the season. You can't do the thing the Rockets did with Harden, but I think you have all summer to get him some help in the way that they deem best for their
Right,
team.
and CJ McCollum is the best asset that they have, perhaps, in trying to get him some help. So getting him for first rounders, or draft picks, that's not going to help. To your point, Ramona, earlier, for sure. But to CJ, real quick, man, I saw you tweeting out that charcuterie plate the other day. We were messing with you on the radio show, Sedano, LZ, and Cap on 710 ESPN. You need to get more meat on there, man. Less cheese, less crackers. We need some more meat on there.
Did we not just see 30
some capicola, some mortadella, some prosciutto.
Hey.
Come on, man. I'm trying to help you, CJ. You got the wine. You got sort of the right mix, but you need more meat, less crackers on there.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.